Satsang-114. The Root of Birth. 14th November, 1935. When one is illumined by the teaching given by the sadguru, all of the four bodies, physical, subtle, causal, and great causal, are dissolved. Then everything becomes false. In fact, it is already false. Only one state calls everything false. After leaving aside all things, the mind becomes purified in oneness. Then one becomes that which was the aim to be achieved. One becomes that final home of total freedom, mukti. One becomes the owner of that freedom. That which remains after abandoning what is visible is Brahman. In ignorance, the observed and the observer are two things. When that which is observed is dissolved, the observer remains alone, without any object of observation. And that is Brahman. In deep sleep, the ignorant one enjoys that objectless state unknowingly, when he leaves behind the visible world. One cannot continue to live without enjoying that bliss. The one who does not get proper sleep is sure to leave the body, which is the final rest of death. The state of deep sleep is a need that is shared equally by all, whether poor or rich. The happiness of deep sleep is common to all creatures. A man may owe 1,000,000 rupees, or may be expecting 1,000,000 rupees from someone else, but both are equal in deep sleep. The great sinner and the yogi are equal in the deep sleep. That which is beyond the visible is the self. If we discern properly, this universe is not what it appears to be. Ignorance is that which is false, and to treat it as truth is also ignorance. To know the false as false, to recognize that it is unreal, is knowledge. To know reality is supreme knowledge, but to take the unreal to be real is ignorance. The wise see the false as false and live in non-duality. A hill is really only a heap of earth, not a hill. When you look at the city of Mumbai, the earth that it is, its essence, the reality beneath, is not seen. If you see it as earth, then Mumbai as a city disappears from your view. Liberation is to recognize what is true and what is false. To treat the false as true is bondage. The one who leaves this world knowing it to be false will not return. The one who is convinced that the world is false has no desire to return. However, desire will not leave the one who thinks that the world is true. The desire of those who have no further need of the world dies away. Nobody else compels one to take birth. One takes birth or is born according to one's desire. One makes the preparations for their next birth today. For one who is ignorant, there is the hope that perhaps they will at least get some happiness in the next birth. And so the ignorant person says, "What else am I to do if I am not to take birth?" There are many who give in charity because of their belief that another birth is unavoidable. Those who are wise know that this world appearance is false, and accordingly become desireless and free. Meditate on the teaching given by the sadguru and hold it very near to your heart. Do not forget that you are the one self, Atman. Listen to the Guru and meditate on his words with extreme respect. One who does not do this is as if killing himself. One who has to live in this world should not extinguish the lamp of knowledge. The one who abides by the great statement, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, is the one who is entitled to liberation. Afterwards, this concept, the observance of ritual, and the great statement itself all disappear. Then there is neither seen nor the unseeable. Sahaja, the natural state, is attained. Meditation and holding any object in the mind both end. Imagination is dissolved. It merges into the non-conceptual. And then the one named Mr. So-and-so is Brahman, and only consciousness remains. This is called subtle Brahman, and is itself the natural state, Sahaja Samadhi. The dream ends, and along with it all of the people in the dream also disappear. Atman alone remains. The prolonged dream is gone. Then subtle Brahman, which is pure consciousness, alone remains. The bondage of the world, as well as sin and merit, are all finished. The appearances end, and only the observer remains. The one who has no birth is liberated. The illusion had him entangled in the sorrowful cycle of birth and death, but now all of that is dissolved. The sadguru, like the brilliant sun of freedom, has met him, and he was given his own original nature. He is convinced about Brahman without coming or going anywhere.